Welcome to the Brevin Music Podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Harris. A few weeks ago, I talked about how the companies Udio and Sumo and how they were being sued by the major record labels for using recordings without permission. According to an article that I have linked in the description section, both companies have admitted that they've used copyrighted music to train their AI software. As I mentioned last time, both companies, Suno and Udio, are essentially trying to say that they can use the fair use doctrine to train their AI on music, regardless of whether it's copyrighted or not. And we're still at the point where courts have to decide whether it was legal for both companies to do that. From my perspective, I keep going back and forth about whether I think it's okay for them to use copyrighted music or not. From a practical perspective, of course they would use copyrighted music to train their AI. That way they'll be able to train their AI a lot quicker compared to having it develop organically over time. But from a more philosophical perspective, part of me still feels like it's wrong for them to not get permission to use copyrighted music beforehand because the artists and rights holders whose music is being used for training aren't getting paid for that training. However, what's the difference between a human artist crafting their style to be similar to an artist like Michael Jackson or Prince versus a computer doing the same thing, especially if that person wasn't going to be paying any sort of royalty to the artist that they're mimicking? Is it a matter of computers being able to do something a lot faster than humans? Or is it simply a matter of any original artist and right holder has to be paid for the artist that they influence? It seems like that financial part is the bigger issue here.